because somebody can preach the Bible does not mean he has a biblical education. In every sphere of life, you have like financial education and different kind of education and all that. Some time back, I was talking about homosexuality. There are a lot of people who subscribe to that. They choose to be. The world we are in today, you can't really tell people much what to do. Sometimes even your kids may not listen to you as it were. So somebody can decide to love the same sex. Somebody can decide to say they are in love with two people. They can say they are in love with an animal, with a snake, with a dog, with a cat. That is not my problem. It's their problem. And I want us to understand that. If I'm talking about all these things, I want you to understand that my job is to preach the gospel, is to present the truth before people. They can make their choices. I was talking about this some time back, and somebody came up and said, it's a sin, they are going to hell, and start to shout. But I think we should be educated in the gospel, which I would refer to as gospel education, okay? Or biblical education, as the case may be, that those of us who tends to preach the gospel, those of us who tends to be at the forefront of the gospel of Jesus Christ, should understand you cannot force people to believe in Jesus. You cannot castigate them to believe in Jesus. You cannot beat them up to believe in Jesus. You just tell them what is available. You let them know. They make their choices. I think those of us who are doing things rightly, that are in the gospel, we are Christians, I'm not sure anybody forced us to be. We made a choice over time and decided to be Christians. So we should understand that the gospel of Jesus Christ is a gospel of peace and not a gospel of war, which simply means we cannot force people to come to us, to join us, or to believe what we believe. What we are supposed to do as a people is to share with them, and they have to make their decisions. So if somebody is doing whatever they are doing, like I said, I will repeat it, they are in love with same sex, they are in love with an animal or a cat or a snake or a dog. It's a personal decision they've made. We can only help them by sharing with them what we know. We should do it in love, because when you try to castigate people, they are going to run from you. Jesus said to that woman that was caught in adultery, neither do I condemn you, go and sin no more. We should understand that the gospel we preach is the gospel of peace.